Charlie Kirk's death wasn't just a murder, it was an assassination, and that distinction matters. In criminal law, a crime isn't only against the direct victim, but against society as a whole. Murder, then, is an offense not just against one person or their family, but against all of us. Assassination takes this further. Like terrorism, it strikes at our political system, our shared civic life, and, in America's case, the very foundation of liberal democracy. Kirk's assassination wasn't just a family tragedy or even an attack on society. It was a direct assault on our democratic compact, and it must be treated with that gravity. And this is not an isolated event. 12 weeks ago, Minnesota State Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband were killed by a man carrying a hit list. 16 weeks ago, Yaron Lischinsky and Sarah Milgrim were murdered outside the Capitol Jewish Museum. 10 months ago, United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was assassinated in Manhattan. Other attempts, such as the attack on the House Speaker's husband and shots fired at a former president, show a growing pattern of political violence. America has faced political violence before. Scalise, Giffords, Reagan, JFK, RFK, MLK, and more. But what's different now is the normalization of such acts. Where once leaders of both parties condemned political violence, now silence or justification is too common. Political violence is like wildfire. Once unleashed, it spreads uncontrollably. We all know how we reached this point, even if we don't say it aloud. But it doesn't have to remain this way. Leaders can still choose unity over division if they recognize that Kirk's assassination is not only tragic, but a warning. So we should pray. Pray for Kirk's family, his wife, children, and community. Pray for our leaders to act with wisdom and humility.